No. No. No, no. Hey y'all, it's your girl Nida and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand that never sleeps, and that is Colourpop. So as anybody who's following Colourpop on Instagram, say if you follow Trend Mood on Instagram for all the recent makeup drops, then you know that at least 2 to 3 times a month, Colourpop has some type of new product out. Something. So this new product is the Pretty Fresh collection, and it consists of a blending sponge, a hydrating hyaluronic primer, and a hydrating hyaluronic setting mist, as well as a hyaluronic tinted moisturizer. This is Colourpop's first time doing a blending sponge, so I'm curious as to how well this is going to do. But let's get into what these products say they are supposed to do. So the hydrating hyaluronic primer is a lightweight hydrating primer that refreshes and preps skin for makeup application, ideal for combo, dry, and normal skin types. The hydrating hyaluronic setting mist is a microfine refreshing setting mist that hydrates for healthy looking skin, ideal for all skin types. Okay. All of these products are dermatologist tested, gluten-free, paraben-free, and vegan. How nice. So the primer and the setting mists are made with coconut water and hyaluronic acid. And if you don't know what hyaluronic acid is, it's basically something your skin creates to moisturize itself. I believe that is like the short term for it. But everybody needs hyaluronic acid. With all of the soaps that you use, I know for a fact by the time I finish just cleansing my face, I can feel real dry. So I put on that hyaluronic acid under all of my moisturizers in order to get optimal moisturization. But yeah, basically. So I've been using hyaluronic acid drops for about like 7 months. Yeah, it's been like 7 months. It's been like 7 months. It's almost in here. And I like it. I'm on my second bottle of the ordinary hyaluronic drops. They actually last pretty long. I love it. My skin feels so much better with it. I can't imagine my routine without it. So the tinted moisturizer comes in 24 shades and retails for $14. The beauty sponge is $7. The setting mist is $12, and the primer is $12 as well. So everything was pretty affordable. Colourpop had a special where they offered it as a kit where you get the sponge, the setting spray, and the primer together as one thing for $25. So that's what I went with, and I ended up with plus a coupon code. I ended up spending like $30 in total for like this whole order because I think I got free shipping too. So deals and deals. I did see some people complaining about how they felt that the shade range was lacking, but I'm like, it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's not supposed to work like a full coverage foundation, and it's not going to come in 40 shades like a full coverage foundation. Here is the sponge. It is very reminiscent. Actually, no, it is the same exact thing as a Real Technique sponge. It does feel a little different though. It doesn't feel like a Real Technique sponge. It kind of feels like how my Japanese sponge feels a little bit. I mean, it's nice for definitely under the eyes. It definitely feels soft. So, seems like a quality made sponge, so hopefully it works. I'm going to test it on half my face and then use my regular beauty blender on the other half just to see if there's a difference in application, because if the sponge is booty, then so here are what the primer and the spray and the setting mist look like. Everything is so peach and pretty. I really love it. I really love this packaging a lot. It's so nice. Everything smells like coconut. I opened these up and smelt these yesterday, and the primer and the setting spray smell like coconut, but that is because they also have coconut in them. So yeah. Yes. And this smells like their coconut milk drops, and they don't have coconut oil in them, okay? You do not want to just be putting coconut oil on your face. That will clog your pores and you will break out. I got the shade 19 and the tinted moisturizer. The tinted moisturizers come in warm and neutral shades. So picking shade anything for me is always so complicated. So yeah. What I did like what Colourpop did is they decided to have pictures of certain influencers that they did send the product to test beforehand. They did take pictures from them, so that way you can see a real life version of what your shade may be, which I like, which I really like, because when it's like these models and everything is you know, you've got studio lights, it's just kind of So all the pictures of the ladies who were wearing the foundation, wearing the tinted moisturizer, were just seemed like regular girls who were taking pictures with their iPhones out in sunlight. So, which was nice. That helped me a lot. I'm typically not neutral shade anything. I am yellow, golden, and warm, but not red. So hopefully this works. All the swatches I saw, and even the models, well, not the models, but the influencers who were wearing it, I didn't see anybody who was exactly my shade. There was one girl who I thought might be my shade, but she had filters on her picture, and I was kind of like, damn. I'll insert around here some me scrolling, or you can scrolling through to show you guys what they did. But yeah, which I thought was a really good idea, because a lot of times when you see it's, you know, the models and you've got a full photo shoot going on, the pictures have been retouched, and I'm sure these influencers retouch their pictures a little bit. We all know the beauties and wonders of Facetune, but not to the point to where it looks like they have a whole new set of skin. That's what you don't want. That's when things get complicated. But yeah, so like I said, I got 19N. This comes in 24 shades. So it's not supposed to be full coverage. It's just supposed to basically just even out your skin tone. That's all it's supposed to be. I doubt this is buildable. I doubt this is buildable. I have watched no reviews on this product because I wanted to have my own just first impression review. So this is going to be also a wear test, and it's a little late in the day today. It is 5:53, so I'm kind of behind the ball in terms of daylight, but I'll probably put it on tomorrow and give you guys kind of like an update and sit down with y'all and talk about it some more. But yeah, so let's get this show on the road. I've already moisturized my own face after doing my skincare routine for the day, and I'm just gonna go in now with the primer. I used all my normal suspect products, so no variations there. Oh, this has a pump. This has a pump, and this has a pump. Like, this is, oh man, I love it. Oh, I should also tell you guys how much you get in these things. Whoa, look at me. Look at me being a dummy. Okay, so you get 1.0 fluid ounces and 30 milliliters in the primer, which is nice. This is, funny enough, kind of like a standard size foundation amount that you would receive. So the fact that you receive just as much primer as you would a foundation is actually really nice. I doubt that you would run out of this before your foundation, but this is a pretty healthy amount of primer. I like that. I like that they included that much. And the setting spray includes 3.72 ounces, 110 milliliters, which normal standard setting spray. I believe the All-Star primer is about the same size. And for the tinted moisturizer, it is 1.45 fluid ounces, 43 milliliters. And that's actually a really healthy size, especially for a complexion product. Usually complexion products give you about 1 fluid ounce, and this is 1.45, and I like that, especially for the price. It's only $14. You've got foundations that are like $50 and only give you 1 ounce, 1 fluid ounce of foundation. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Brought you guys a little closer. I don't know if you're, I don't think you're supposed to shake this, but oh, sorry about that much. It smells so nice. It smells like coconut. Feels so like rich. So I like this already. I like the way it feels. I love the way this smells. Like, oh, coconuts. Yeah, there we go. Okay, look at that sheen. All right. Look at that moisture. All right then. This is nice. This is really nice. How big that got. Like, look at that. That is so big. That's, yeah, that swelled up pretty nice. I got my beauty blender wet here for the other side of my face. So wet, this feels good. It still feels good. If I like the way this looks on, I'm gonna do this side of my face the Colourpop sponge, and this side of my face my beauty blender. So I'm just gonna go in with this tinted moisturizer. Like I said, I'm in the shade, or I bought the shade 19N, so I really hope that this is it. Okay, like I said, this is not going to give me any like any serious coverage. This is just supposed to even out the face. And I think I bought the wrong shade. I think I bought the wrong shade. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Because in the mirror, I go from looking nice and bright and, you know, yellow to a little gray. It's not going to cover any significant marks. I actually like this sponge so far. This is pretty good. I probably shouldn't even have did my eyebrows for this, because it look kind of crazy that I got eyebrows on and a really sheer looking just face. This may actually be like a serious flop, because yeah. Okay, so with the sponge, which I like the sponge. It doesn't feel like the Real Technique sponge. This has a lot more bounce. This feels more akin to a beauty blender, which is awesome. Or like my Japanese sponge. Like I said, you're not going to get a bunch of coverage because it's a tinted moisturizer. It's not supposed to give you a ton of coverage. So let's try the other side of the face with the beauty blender. Yeah, I shouldn't have did my eyebrows. And I messed up my eyebrow? How the hell did I do that? Okay, so that's just with 2 pumps all over the face, except for like my forehead. I kind of wanted to try and see what happens if I were to put this on my forehead and then rub it in with my hands. Because I did see a few people doing that, like treating it specifically like how you would a moisturizer, how you would rub that in, and I already don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I remember my mom used to put on her foundation with her hands, and I used to always be like, what are you doing? No. No, 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 and no. What is that? I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, bitch. Oh no, I don't know if a tinted, oh my gosh. All right, let's try and blend this in. Okay, with the hands is a no go. I don't even know if I don't know, guys. I don't know if a tinted moisturizer is for me. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, like, I need for y'all to understand how pale I look, like, in the mirror. I wonder how I look like in a Snapchat video. Cause child, in the mirror I look gray. Like on camera it's not so bad, but in the mirror I look gray here too. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, this doesn't look good. Ooh, no. No, no. Listen. I'ma just okay, let me powder my face. Let me powder my face, and then yeah. So I'm just taking my Colourpop powder and I'm just gonna powder my face, because I feel like, I'm assuming this is like, this is for people, listen, this is for them mascara and chapstick folks out there. It's gotta be. Maybe a tinted moisturizer just isn't for me. Now the powder is giving me some coverage. Not a lot though, but I still look crazy. I still look crazy. I still look crazy. Like on camera, this doesn't look terrible, but in person, casket sharp. Casket sharp. So I think not only is something like a tinted moisturizer probably not the best thing for me personally, this isn't the right shade. This isn't the right shade. I didn't get the right shade. So this is a user error and also a preference problem. Cool. This is going to be a very short part of the review because what I'm gonna do, oh wait, right, I gotta do the setting spray. Spray setting spray. Okay. Smells, ooh, that smells so nice. That smells so nice. I like the way that smells. I love the way these products smell. So I think this, okay. Let's talk about some logistics. Well, not logistics, but some technical aspects. This feels very nice on the skin. Okay? Off the bat. Feels very, very nice on the skin. I don't think this is the shade for me. I think it's just a little neutral, so I definitely need a warm. The warm shade is kind of like a little red, and I believe this is where the shade match for my Colourpop foundation, I wear dark 175, matched me to 19N. So yeah, the shade finder in a lot of these websites. Yeah, and I used my, I used the Stay Naked foundation, and this was my match. This was my match to that, which is weird because my Stay Naked foundation is much more yellow. So I don't know. On camera, it doesn't look terrible. I look like my chest and my face match, but in person, as I'm looking in the mirror, I look gray. I look really gray. So I feel like shade-wise, this doesn't work for me. Cool. Coverage-wise, yeah. I mean, you know, it's a tinted moisturizer, so what are you gonna get? You're not gonna get full coverage anything. You're not gonna get buildable anything. So if you are someone with perfect skin, and I mean perfect skin, all them girls out there who never get any type of breakouts or anything like that, this is actually going to be great for you. Because for me, who does get breakouts, like over here where I still have some texture going on and I have a scar from a breakout that seems to be under the impression that 2 weeks later that it should still just be like this. Rude. I've got scarring all over here. Like, this is stuff that my foundation, a regular full coverage foundation, would cover for me because it's a full coverage or medium coverage foundation. But because this is basically supposed to give you the lightest of coverage because it's a tinted moisturizer, at that point, I might as well just put on my regular moisturizer and go about my day. And then it won't look like I just have this cast of pigment over my face. It sucks because I really wanted this to work and give you guys a fair review on the products itself. So you know what I'm going to do? Tomorrow I'm going to sit down and I'm going to film with these two, and I'm going to use the sponge over my whole entire face. Because this primer feels really good and the setting mist is nice. This tinted moisturizer just may not be the jam for me. Like, I feel like because I do have some texture going on, I do have some scarring that's not gonna go away anytime soon. I feel like this defeats the purpose for me. So if you've got major acne scarring, if you are, you know, you've got texture going on, you've got some type of breakout going on, I don't suggest this. If you want to use it when your skin is looking flawless, or you do have flawless skin, you have no texture, no acne scarring, nothing like that, then this actually may be really great for you. Like, Colourpop really just did their thing for them chapstick mascara girls, because now they can wear a face product other than just Cetaphil lotion, and feel like they doing a damn thing. All right, you know, like they can do that. So yeah, it's weird because I didn't expect this to be full coverage, so I'm not disappointed because of that. I'm more so disappointed in that I picked the wrong shade. I feel like if I at least picked the right shade, I could go from there. But yeah, and I put my eyebrows on and everything like an idiot. What did I think? Well, who was I gonna fool? Oh, I was gonna go out to Whole Foods and to dinner and whatever, talk about some, yes, perfect skin, looking good and flawless, like I have no makeup on with these damn brows on. Who am I? Who do I think I am? But wow, I just dragging the shit out of myself. But anyways, yeah, so I'm just, tomorrow I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna work from the primer and the setting spray and see how that goes, because right now this is not it. I am back for another day. Crazy enough, it is actually a couple days later. Initially when I sat down to film the first part of this video, it was Sunday, and now it is Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. I am tired. I've got these designer bags under my eyes, so yeah, let's get it. I have not primed my face yet because this is about a primer, so I'm just going to put the primer on. And this is just going to be a wear test to see how this wears under foundation. Like, it feels very hydrating. Like, I kind of feel like if you didn't want to, like, go super ham on your normal hydration, you know, routine before you put on your makeup, you probably could get away with not doing that, and this primer feels like it would take care of that for you. So I feel like this is definitely something that's dry skin friendly. This is a very thick, moisturizing feeling primer. It does just feel like a really, really moisture heavy primer, which is great because if you've got dry skin, a lot of these like primers just don't work for you if they don't have some type of moisturizing anything in them. So yeah, this definitely just feels, for me, this feels like a really thick lotion, like a really moisturizing lotion. Okay, I did some color correcting because I have a bunch of dark marks and I want to see what happens when you layer things on top of this primer. So I'm going to go in with a trusted foundation that I know lasts long. I know how it works. No, there's no unknown variables when it comes to this foundation, and that is the Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. I am in the shade 70YW. So I'm going to do one half of my face with the Colourpop sponge and the other half of my face with my Beauty Blender and see how well I like the application between the two sponges. decided to bring you guys close so you can see the application. So this is the Colourpop side. Looks good. Very skin-like, no problem. Here's the Beauty Blender side. Maybe a little less skin-like. No, they look about the same. They look about the same. Only thing is the Beauty Blender doesn't hurt my wrist when I use it. These sponges with this shape tend to like hurt my wrists. I don't know why, because I feel like the way, oh well, actually no, I can't understand. The way I have to hold the Beauty Blender is like this, but the way I hold these sponges is like this. I don't know, it's weird. This one hurts my wrist and this one does not. Maybe it's something I need to get used to, I'm not sure. But going forward, since they both look the same to me, I'm just gonna finish my face with this sponge. All right, so I am going to come back when it is time for me to use my setting spray. I'm gonna use my normal products, Shape Tape to conceal under my eyes, Colourpop face powder all over the face, Colourpop bronzer. You know, I call this a full face of Colourpop because my brows are also Colourpop brow pencil and the Brow Boss gel. So, maybe this will be like a mini full face Colourpop. But yeah, so I'm gonna be trying this as my spray in between my powder products instead of my e.l.f. Hydrating spray or my chill spray. I'm gonna use this and see how well it works. It's a hyaluronic acid setting mist, so it should just provide moisture. So yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Listen, if anybody ever asks me, do you listen to classical music while you do makeup? Yes! I listen to acoustic versions of T-Pain songs. Here's the finished look. I finished my makeup at 6:04. Actually no, I finished my face at like 5:50, 5:45, but it is now 6:04. So yeah, I just added some lashes and some gloss and some mascara. I'm using the Colourpop BFF mascara in Black on Black, and for gloss I'm wearing the So Juicy plumping gloss in the shade Princess Cut, and I got a little bit of the Wet Cherry Gloss by Lime Crime on top. So yeah, whew, it got bright. Yay, the sun. Anyways, this is the finished look. My face feels great. Like, yo, like I thought this was going to do some craziness, this setting spray to spray in between my powder products, but it actually didn't do anything bad. My face feels good. It looks very skin-like, which is great because That's always what I want to achieve when I'm doing my makeup. LOL, color correcting did nothing for this over here, but who cares? It's fine. But yeah, so far I like the primer. I ended up liking the sponge a lot more as I kept using it through my process. It blended out my concealer really, really quickly and really smoothly. And you know, I like to use my sponge through my whole makeup process, so I used it through the whole thing, and it did good. Blended out my bronzer really nice, my nose contour. Like, it's a good sponge. Like, it's a good sponge. So for me, the sponge is a bop. If you're someone who has trouble holding these kind of sponges, like your wrist hurts or whatever, when you're using them, then I do suggest not picking up that sponge. I'll probably not use it a lot because of the pain it gives me in my wrist, but you know, I'll pull it out. It looks good. Like, it works. My face looks good. I'm gonna bring you guys close so y'all can see what it looks like up close. And there we have it. Looks good. I was not able to, I need to color correct and then put concealer on top of this because this dark mark isn't going to go away for a while, and I would like to make sure it doesn't just peek through my foundation at all times. But yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Application looks good. Skin looks good. I look very moisturized, just real skin-like, which is, you know, that's my gig, guys. It's to look real skin-like. So I'm gonna wear test it. I'm gonna wear it for the next, wear this face for the next couple of hours. I'm gonna be cooking. What else? I'm gonna be cooking and editing. So I'll probably still be home, but I'll have the face on. So yeah, I'll see y'all later, guys. I am back. It is 1:03 a.m. I believe, around the time when I had left you guys was 6 something. Finished was like 6:10. I don't know, but y'all will see it in a minute ago. So this is my face. Grab my mirror here. My face looks good. My nose isn't like ridiculous. I am oily here, and here, and a little bit on the bridge, yeah, on the bridge of my nose. But it's not like, ooh, that shine. I'm just more so shiny than anything. Like, it doesn't feel like my makeup is sliding off my face. Definitely got some creasing, so that primer is not going to help with that. But my face felt really comfortable the whole evening. I went out, I was outside, we were grilling, we did our meal prep, so we made steaks, and yeah, my face doesn't look bad. Not bad at all. And I am sitting in front of my ring light, and then I've got my daylight bulbs above me in the kitchen because this is the brightest area of the house currently, and it's not looking bad. So I give both the primer and the setting spray both of them are a bop for me. So if you are a dry skin gal and or sir, I definitely suggest this for you, because the best thing for people with dry skin is to make sure that their skin is well moisturized under the makeup. And if you have, you know, you do your moisturizing routine and then you add this primer on top, I feel like that's really locking in and sealing that moisture, which is the point of hyaluronic acid, is to lock in and seal in moisture. So I feel like this would probably be the best thing for you. So it's a bop for me, for sure. I am normal skin, like I'm normal. I don't get like oily when I'm not wearing makeup. The only time I get oily is when I'm wearing makeup, and I can get up, wash my face in the morning, and go out and not put on like a face lotion, and my face won't look like really super dry and crusty either. So yeah, I'm pretty normal, and it worked for me. My face feels definitely really hydrated. My makeup doesn't feel heavy at all. Like, even though I'm super shiny in here, it's, when you turn off these lights and you look at me in regular lighting, like if I turn off my ring light and you look at me under like the kitchen light, it doesn't look like I'm an oil slick or anything like that. I do look way shinier because I've got my ring light less than a foot away from me. But yeah, I like it. I love it a lot. It's actually a really good primer. I feel like the setting spray is really good as well. And it just did what it was supposed to do, which is great. So definitely a bop for me. Can't be the price or anything like that, because you get the sponge. Say you don't want the tinted moisturizer and you only want just the primer and the setting spray. You can do that. You can get it for $25. The primer, setting spray, and the sponge. Unfortunately, I believe at this moment the kit is sold out, but the primer, setting spray, and sponge to put them in your cart separately is not. But nowadays a lot of people have Colourpop codes, so you can definitely use one. I was able to use one when I had initially placed my order, and I was able to get like 10% off, and I think free shipping, because it was still like it was still $30 for, if you spend $30 on Colourpop, you get free shipping. So yeah, definitely a bop. Colourpop always comes through. That tinted moisturizer is just a no for me. I don't know, man. Because it's not supplying any coverage, it's just not for me and my needs at this time. Like, maybe if I had no acne scarring or anything like that, like, it would be great. But when you've got some type of, you can see it poking through on my face here, when you've got some type of acne scarring, it's just kind of like, now what? I might as well just wear a regular moisturizer, and then I just have my normal skin poking through. So I did buy the wrong shade, which is an error on my part. But still, I don't know, like, I feel like even if I do go up a shade to where it'll be darker, it's still not gonna do anything for me, because I'm still gonna have the same issue as there's no coverage and it's not buildable because it is a tinted moisturizer. So I know I'm gonna say it again because there's somebody out there that's like, well, I'm gonna buy it and there's no coverage. There's not gonna be coverage because it's a tinted moisturizer. And when you've got any type of blemishes on your skin, it is going to show that. So yeah, unless there's somebody out there who knows how to build this up coverage wise, I don't know. But yeah, if I can exchange the shade I have, send it back and exchange it for a darker shade, then maybe I'll revisit this, see how I feel about it. But just where I'm at right now with like the, marks that I have from some breakouts that have come and gone, I'm just like, I don't think that's for me right now. Maybe when I'm like real flawless, no marks, nothing like that, maybe then I'll be like, tinted moisturizer, where you at? But for right now, it is a flop for me. It is not a bop. That is a flop for me. I flopped hard on my tinted moisturizer journey. Flopped very hard. But yeah, but that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to click the bell down below so that way you can always be notified whenever I upload. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.